Hello! Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy. In the last episode, we struggled against Warmech before finally successfully running away. Then we fought Tiamat and defeated her. However, I want to come back here, make sure I'm at the right place. Yeah. I want to come back here to Mirage Tower because I want to get a heal helm. I think I didn't get it in my most recent... Let's see, I can burn a house. Well, I shouldn't say that. I can use up a house, the consumable item in this game, because I didn't need to spend my magic. I'm near the end of the game. I can just buy a couple more because I have so much money. It's all good. But yeah, I'm just going to go in here and get the heal helm. Because Warmech party wiped us last time we were playing. And I didn't bother to get the heal helm the second time. It's in this chest to my left here, and I have to enter from up here to get it. I keep thinking I'm about to sneeze, man. I think I actually might. Oh. Allergies. This should finish him off, I hope. No, not quite. There you go, my sneeze did 204 damage to finish off that vampire. Nice. So they're not too much of a threat at this point. There we go now. Who gets this? Okay. Heal helm, and weapon. The bottom heals staff. Yeah, I think Alcon should hold on to the heal helm for now. Oh boy. This isn't good. We could get turned to stone, especially since they go first. Hopefully our ribbons and things like that protect us. I'm going after the Medusas first. Let's use Invisible 2. And let's use Fire 3. Hopefully this reduces my chance of getting turned to stone. Even if the ribbons protect me from that, I think Alcon doesn't have a ribbon. I think Alcon might be targeting the Medusa that's still alive. Okay, 2 of them are still alive. Yeah, there we go. 554 damage, man! You know what? You two can target the Medusas. 493. Yeah. The Master. Oh my goodness, 681. Yeah, you could start doing crazy damage near the end game. It's pretty awesome. Okay, just double checking. I already got the item out of that chest. Yeah, I already got the heal helm. So I can leave. While I could just, you know, warp or teleport out of here. I always like the slight chance, sorry for my sniffling, but I always like the slight chance, you know, of just getting a couple more random encounters. Oh, Ravel got a critical hit with the cat claw. Not nearly as powerful as Beethoven and Alcon, but, you know, if you don't feel like using magic or using any other magic item, and you still want to deal some damage, it's viable for doing a little bit of extra melee damage. It's fine. I like having it, because, you know, by the end game you have so much money, you have no idea what to do with it. So, might as well get it, might as well equip it, if you have the character that can wear it. Okay, so now we're going to go to the Circle of Sages. After healing / saving at the cheapest inn. That is at Crescent Lake. Crescent Lake is this way, right? Yes, here it is. Let's go into Crescent Lake. The Circle of Sages here, they've told us in the past to come back to them after major events, aka beating bosses. So let's talk to them now. First one. Already talked to you. Second one. The Temple of Fiends is in the center of the 4 altars. The time has come to destroy the source of evil. With the 4 orbs shining again, the time gate can be broken. The true enemy is 2,000 years in the past. The world was suddenly thrown into disorder. You must restore it. Time is repeating. In order to break the time loop, you must eliminate the enemy who controls from 2,000 years in the past. Someone traveled 2,000 years to the past. The 4 fiends were sent forward in time. Those fiends threaten to destroy the world today. I see now. Someone who traveled back 2,000 years is the cause of the world's destruction. After 2,000 years, he will travel back again, then again, then again. Time will repeat itself every 2,000 years. Break the time loop. Light warriors, only you can make the orb shine again. We must use force only. Okay, I think that's... Okay, that's old. That's old. Okay, most of them told me new stuff. So, in the middle of the 4 altars. I think... Let me hit B and select. Does that work here? No. That might only work in the overworld. Let me try something. So... Where are we? Oh, we're in the bottom corner. Okay, so... I can't really move around to scroll, but I'm trying to see the location. Okay, there's... In the top left, that's where the 3rd fiend is. In the bottom left. Yeah, I guess kind of the bottom left over around where Melman is. That's where the Earth Cave would be. So I guess in the bottom right would be fire and wind. Top right. Yeah. And then in the middle, let's find, where's Coneria? We see Coneria sort of in the middle, bottom-ish. And north of that is the Temple of... Yeah, it really is kind of in the middle when you look at the world map. Wow. Cool. So when looking at the world map, we're going to go to the place that's kind of in the middle after we sleep at Coneria. Again, to save one more time. Wait, are we full health and everything? Well, we should probably get a couple items. I'm gonna get a few tents. So, what we are actually going to do this episode, my gosh, we're almost 12, we're about 12 or so minutes in. But what we are actually going to do this episode, wait. No, I'll tell you now. I'm looking through to see how many heals I have. 79, so I need to buy 20. But yeah, what we're actually going to do this episode is we are going to go through the Temple of Fiends Past. That's what it's called. And we're going to trek all the way through, almost to the very end, almost to the final boss. But we're going to find the most powerful sword, the Masamune, and we're going to get out of there. Because we're going to be much more powerful, and then we're going to go back into Mirage Tower and back into the floating castle so we can go back and confront Warmech and get revenge. In all of my Final Fantasy playthroughs, whether on NES, PlayStation, or Game Boy Advance, and eventually I hope to get to the Pixel Remaster and PSP versions as well, but in all of those I have hunted and defeated Warmech. Sometimes it takes a really long time to get it to spawn, but I always eventually hunt and defeat Warmech. And this is the first time I might have been defeated by Warmech in the PlayStation version before. But yeah, we go here. Let's use a tent. And in we go. This is going to be a difficult journey, by the way. So what happens is you go in here. You know what? I don't care. I'll fight these super inconsequential encounters. Oh, look at that, experiencing gold. But you can talk to the bats. We are the 5 lost Sky Warriors. 400 years ago, we battled against the cause of the world's destruction. Remember when we were in Lefine? They said they sent off Sky Warriors that were lost and turned to bats and never came back. This is them. These are them. They are them? I don't know. You must travel back in time 2,000 years. Now with the orb shining, stand in the time gate. The Four Fiends' power is rooted 2,000 years ago. The real enemy is in that time. When the 4 orbs cover the black orb in the center of the palace, the time gate can open. So there's a 5th orb. 4 orbs cover a 5th black orb, I guess. Help! The fiend's curse turned us into bats. With the orb shining anew, once again we can speak. Nice. Okay, so what happens is, there's no saving. This is a long dungeon. We go in. The 4 orbs now cover the black orb. To take a step forward is to go back 2,000 years in time. Let's do it. Okay. Now, I am 100% looking at a map, yes. I believe we go this way. Monster encounters in here are pretty powerful. Okay, what do you know? Anti-fire, doesn't hurt to use it. No, I think my... What if you use anti-fire? Yeah. I think I should be able to one-shot them with both of my melees. Oh, well, cremate isn't too powerful. Maybe I shouldn't have used anti-fire. I don't know. These are these decisions that you're always thinking when you're playing the NES version of this game. Because there is no way to recover HP. Not HP, there's no way to recover magic when you're inside a dungeon at all. Well, we got our anti-fire up, so I guess this battle's actually going to go a little bit longer because those chimeras are a little more powerful than I expected. Okay, item, use that. You know what, we're going to use these items, these healing items. Because we want to try to sneak back up as much HP as possible, mitigate damage, and reduce using heals. Surely that'll take it out, yes. Okay, and now cremate does possibly less damage than heals. Bring us back. I don't know for sure. We'll see. Now hopefully this works out for me. You use that. We're gonna have a triple healing action going on here. Hopefully that doesn't finish him off. Oh, well, it finishes him off. So we don't have a triple healing action going on here. But that's okay. Now there's those stairs. Sorry, I'm staring at this map. I don't know what those are. They look like more powerful versions. Once again, I'm going to use anti-fire. Maybe I should use some ice magic. Let's use ice too. I don't reckon that I'll be... Well, I might have... I don't know. Will I have to use fast? I might have to. We'll see. This is going to be quite tough for me to get through the first time through. They're fire enemies, but it doesn't do a whole lot of damage to them. Well, that's good at least. Alright, now we're going to get in on this triple healing action. Hopefully we can actually get 3 heals off. The ideal thing would be get all 3 healing items off and the Chimera doesn't attack it before Beethoven gets to attack. Well, it was bound to happen. Hopefully we can at least get our third heal. Okay, at least we'd get that. We're gonna get HP back. You see, our HP still gradually goes down over the long term. Okay. I know where we are now. Gas dragons. Okay, these guys are frustrating. These guys are difficult. I don't know. I need to be careful with that. Yeah, I could try this. Man, I still have no nukes. Let's see what this does. Okay. Gas dragons are tough. They can use poison, which is a powerful poison magic that will deal serious damage to everyone. And their physical attacks are pretty powerful too. So you gotta be seriously careful of them. When you're not super high leveled yet, not able to like just completely one-shot them, they're really nasty. What do I want to do? This isn't much, but no, let's. I'm gonna use offensive magic for now. Okay, hopefully that. Okay, that finishes that one off. Thankfully, none of them have used poison yet. Okay. Alright. There we go. Those two guys. You know what? Let's use healing items. Okay, we finished them off. Now this would be a good time to actually use some heals. This might take a little bit of time. But yeah, if, basically there's a part coming up that if you didn't do a certain thing that you can do at any point from right after saving the princess throughout the entire game. There's a certain thing you're supposed to do. And if you didn't do that thing... Come on, this knob is being a little frustrating. This is where I might prefer having the D-pad of a normal controller. I've been using the NES Advantage the vast majority of the time, because I knew I'd have to buy tons of heals. But I didn't know it would be difficult for actually using the heals. But yeah, there's a part coming up where if there's a thing that you didn't do, you can't continue. Thankfully, I did do the thing. Phantom. I think I can defeat it. And I really need to use the bathroom, so I'm just going to use physical attacks and hopefully defeat it. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. The Phantom is still alive, huh? Alright, well. This time we use heal items. I don't know what this thing's deal is. It's some sort of mini-boss. It's toast now. Okay, so... what's in those chests? Just a ton of money, I don't need that. Okay. There is a stone plate on the floor. You sense something evil? Now, this part, if you didn't have a guide or anything, you might not know what to do. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to play the lute. And you get the lute by talking to the princess after you saved her. The tune plays, revealing a stairway. Beautiful music fills the air. Oh. And now there's a ladder there. And this is where it really begins. But you're on floors you've already been on, which is kind of funny. Oh, I should have used healing items before this. You know what, I'll be okay though. Let's just do it now. I don't need the mages to use offensive magic. You know, I'm gonna have the same amount of turns no matter what. Might as well gain back as a little bit of HP here and there. Oh, please be ineffective on everyone. They've got ribbons, so... Is poison an instant kill move? It might be. So now we are past that part, and we are in what I call the second section. There are I divide this final dungeon in 3 sections. The first section we just got through. Okay? It's up to the part where you have to use the loot to open up the ladder. From where you go back in time to where you use the loot to open up the ladder. Now we're in the second section. I think I'm supposed to go this way. It always, like, turns you downward whenever you get out of battles. You gotta pay attention to that. Alright, now this part, I do remember what kind of monsters are here. And I'm just gonna... I'm doing well on my heals so far, thankfully. I really hope it stays that way. It's not a bad joystick, honestly, on the Advantage controller for playing... That's not what I meant to do. As I, you know, keep misinputting. Because it's not good at what I'm trying to do. Or maybe I'm not good. Maybe I'm approaching it at the wrong angle because I'm sitting with this in my lap. But, regardless. Do I need to heal anyone else? No, we're full. I like using it for this game. I don't think it's good for traditional... Oh, man. This is what I was scared of. There are ice monsters here. And these dragons are seriously powerful. So we're going to use anti-ice for sure. And oh, there's some... I'm going to use fire 3. I think I need to. Oh, man. Blizzard. Only 25? Okay, 98. I think it might be the ribbons, actually. And Alcon, of course, is not going to have that same... Oh, Alcon's not going to have that same protection, so I still need anti-ice for Alcon. Oh, and of course he physically attacks Alcon. Oh, at least we one-shotted one of them. And now we got anti-ice off, so that's gonna make... Hopefully that'll make Beethoven, Chopin, and Ravel take even less damage, but definitely Alcon. Okay. So here's what we'll do. You do that. You do that. You use this. And you use that. Alright, that's good. Let's see if we can get both the heals off. Well, guess not. Looks like we're using more heal items. You can get pretty good experience. Yay, we leveled up here. Alcon's level 25. Ravel's level 25. So yeah, you can get good experience here, but it can be tough. It's real frustrating that the heals are all the way over there. Maybe this is the move. Going down to pure and then just moving it to the left once. No. Sorry, I know this does not make for entertaining watching. You can always fast forward through this. It's really easy to skip forward in this day and age. You know, you just tap on the right side of the video twice. And you just keep going until I'm out of the menu. Oh, there we go. Blame it on those frost dragons. Pray that I can make it pretty far without... Okay, worms. These guys are scary, I think. Let's see what... The black one? Does this count? Black shirt? Does that cast ice too? I think it does. We'll see what that does. Well, our health is full, and I used that, so... Oh well. Cast something. I think it does cast ice too. Oh my goodness, 624? Wow. Okay. Now we can both use heal items. And just hope that we can get those heals off. There we go. Let's heal up Chopin. Not bad. Let's use the other heal. We gotta heal up Chopin and Ravel. Okay, not bad. And we finish off the worm. And Beethoven levels up. His HP only maxed a little bit. Chopin levels up. We'll use heals on Chopin and Ravel now. You know, I'm trying to be as careful as possible, especially with Chopin, because, you know, he revives if anyone else gets slain. He can only do it out of battle, apparently, but that's what he does. Come on. Yes! Alright. Now we are in the third part. Yeah, the second part's kind of short, I guess. The third part is the elemental part. Look at this. We have elemental enemies. And these are enemies that we came across in the Earth Cave. But it's not sweet. It's not nice. It's not like, oh, those are guys all the way from the first part of the game. Or not the first part, but the first fiend that you get ready for. But no, I could be wrong, but I've always felt like these guys might be a little more beefed up in here. Maybe they have a little more HP, maybe they have a little better stats, better attacks. I don't know. I could be wrong. See, look, I'm at 42 heals now. And as you know, there are 4 elements, so as you can imagine, there are 4 floors of this. Oh boy. Just a second. I'm gonna Google and see if I can run from these people. GR Medusa, Final Fantasy 1 NES. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna... Sounds like this, I do wish I gave an offensive... Okay. Let's see how many we can take out with this. One more Mage Staff strike should work, and Alcon will take that one out too. Hopefully none of us get turned to stone. Let's do the same strategy. Okay, I think we're gonna finish it right here. Nice. Oh, alright, let's go down. Alright, how are we doing on health? We're all full. Okay, that means... Yep, that's right. We get to fight the fiends again, starting with an order. And it's, yes, it's an order, so we're going to start with the Lich. What are you going to use? What does the Lich know the second time around? I feel like he knows lightning attacks. I don't know. Maybe I'll just use the heal staff. And what should you use? Got some fasts. Let's use fast on Beethoven. Oh, no, well, didn't want to use the heal helm that soon. Let's see what happens here. Okay, not bad. Nuke? He knows Nuke? That's right, he does know Nuke. Okay, so that's pretty devastating. But thankfully all of us are still alive. And we terminated him. So if I move off of this spot and move back onto it, I have to fight him again. So we're gonna go ahead and go down. And here's what we're gonna do. Boy, oh boy. We're gonna spend a lot of time using heals.